Hi guys, it's Hayden Crawford here from the Dreemtime Academy and welcome to today's live Colour Mirrors reading session. So the show is all about giving you the opportunity to identify a message from your angel and a message from your higher self or your soul. So today we're actually looking at the Colour Mirrors angel essences. They're the ones that I've got in front of me right here, going all the way through the whole spectrum of colours of the rainbow. So what I want you to do is, like we do every single week, is to intuitively select out which of these color therapy bottles is most aligned with your feelings today. You know, how are you feeling today? Are you a bit discombobulated? Are you feeling enlightened and awakened, or are you feeling stressed or depressed, or are you feeling joyous and full of compassion? How are you feeling? A lot of the time colors can reflect our moods, and by intuitively choosing colors, and not always our favorite colors, it can reveal something pretty unique about us. And today it's this morning we're looking at two things. Actually, we're going to be looking at for the next hour a message from your angel. So these are the Colour Mirrors angels. So by picking one, they'll be whispering something in your ear so that you can move forward with your day with a bit more ease and grace. Now, if you stick around for the second half of the show as well, that's when I'm going to be putting out 5 dual colored oil bottles, and you'll be selecting one of those dual colored oil bottles actually through a series of numbered clear bottles, and then each one relates to a dual colored oil bottle. So it gives you a message from your subconscious and your conscious mind, but that's actually going to be a guided message from your higher self or your soul. So we're going to have a lot of fun today. It's going to be brilliant. Hope you're feeling bright and breezy and wide awake. I know I am. And we're going to get straight into it. So who's here with us today? We've got Angelic Guidance 444. There you go. Hello, beautiful soul. Back to you. Got Tabitha, the light blue turquoise seafoam green lol bottle. Knowledge and connection is incredible. Thank you very much for saying that, Tabitha. That's very sweet of you. We've got Cindy Tran. I'm feeling and connected to the pink one. Beautiful choice. That's a really, really beautiful choice, that one. And much love to you. You are so wonderful. Well, that's very sweet of you to say so. Thank you very much. Okay, lovely. So we've got Laura Morton here as well. If you're here, guys, leave a few messages and let me know that you're here, that you're present and correct. And we can start going through all these beautiful colors. We've got Renee as well. Renee Grief. Is it Grief? Renee Grief or Renee Grief. Okay, well, I hope you're not full of grief, Renee. Excellent. All right, so we'll go through it. So if you leave your comment about which color you have connected to in the comments section, obviously, I'll be able to reveal what's going on for you. And Laura says, my eyes keep getting drawn back to the red. Ah, right. Okay, so you're drawn to the red angel. So this is the red angel. This is the coral angel. This is the yellow angel. This is the green angel. This is the blue angel. This one is the platinum angel, the lilac angel, the pink angel, and the clear angel. Which one are you connecting to? So the fourth on the left, Renee. Excellent. Lovely. And the pink angel says angelic guidance. And Dana says the green angel, Dana Martin. How are you, Dana? Hopefully you got your starseed numerology color report through okay. And you've had a good read through that. How did you find it? Did you resonate with the colors that are connected to your soul? Leave a few comments and let us know. So Renee says the platinum one. Okay, so if you've selected bottle number 1, you have chosen the red angel. Now the red angel, it's really a beautiful angel, this one, because what it does, it helps us really to connect up to miracles and prosperity. Okay, so it's called the red angels, a red angel of miracles and prosperity. Red is actually the color of safety and security, and you know, it's our grounding, I suppose. It's the color of the base chakra, which gives us that that sense of, you know, connection to the earth. It's where the kundalini rises, and when we feel, you know, deeply encapsulated with our red energy, it affects the amount of abundance that we can actually attract into our lives as well, because red is about survival. You know, it relates to the material world. So the red angel comes in and it says, okay, so maybe there's, it's time for manifesting. And it's actually it's the earth angel fundamentally. So the red angel wants to give you gifts of miracles and prosperity. So, you never know, you might be on the verge of a bit of a windfall. You might find that finances all of a sudden improve. So if you've been out of work, you might suddenly get offered a job. It could be that you've got somebody who offers you some financial assistance from the family. It could be pennies from heaven, for example. Any of those things. So the red angel actually has beautiful scent. Each of the angels actually have the most beautiful keynote frequencies, scents, which are aligned to them. So the red angel here, it's a beautiful one because it smells a little bit like clove. So it smells like Christmas time, clove and cinnamon. So when you spray it around you, it reminds you of that beautiful time at Christmas, when we all get together with the family and we eat really lovely food. But this one's very good as well. If you wake up in the morning and you've got lower back pain, a lot of the time lower back pain is associated with not feeling supported or materially abundant or prosperous. You can't survive. So the red angel comes in and actually it's a very good painkiller, especially if you have pain within your back. So you see, smell has an immediate effect on the brain. And so, of course, when we start smelling things, it can trigger different neuro responses, and actually pain can be alleviated very, very quickly. So, so Dana said the pink, so the green, angelic guidance, the pink angel, Renee's the platinum. So much struggle with short-term memory. Okay, so that was from your report, Dana. Yeah, okay. Absolutely. Sometimes the short-term memory is being affected by the new earth energies. Actually, it's quite an interesting ascension symptom. So if you are struggling with a short-term memory, it can be affected. Now, a really good remedy for that actually is this one here, the yellow angel. I'll talk to you a little bit more about that in just a second, because yellow is a stimulant, so it's on the mental plane. And it represents your intellect, so when we feel a little bit scattered or we've got trouble retaining information, then yellow energies are really, really, really good for that. Haley says, drawn to the third from the right, lilac, is it? It is lilac indeed. And Rosiel, good morning, platinum one for you today. Excellent. Okay, fantastic. Well, look, we'll go on to the second one. So if you have chosen this bottle here, you've chosen the coral angel. Now, the coral angel here is a gorgeous color, isn't it? Coral, because it mixes pink and yellow together, and that's what creates coral. Now, it's got a beautiful, gentle, kind of soft, well-rounded fragrance, this one. It's almost a bit like orange blossoms and tangerines. It's just so beautiful. And actually, we know the color coral is all about self-acceptance. So the coral angel is the coral angel of manifestation and magic. All right. So the coral energy helps you to manifest your dreams and brings a bit of magic into your life as well. So she's a beautiful one, actually. So if you're attracted to the coral angel, look, see all the sparkles in the coral angel there. Look at that. Very magical and mystical. Okay. Brilliant. So if you've been attracted to that one, it's also about expansion as well. So the coral angel comes in and it's about letting go of control as well, and actually accepting yourself unconditionally, every aspect of yourself. The coral angel comes in and says, look, it's time to accept yourself, every bit of you, your good points and your bad points, your dark points and your light points, your happy times and your sad times, all of it. Really, it's about really making sure that you are accepting all parts of yourself, and actually to stop. It helps to stop bullying as well. So a lot of children are attracted to the coral angel that maybe are at school and they're getting bullied, and a lot of the time bullies pick on children that haven't accepted themselves, that have got low self-esteem or self-doubt. And they, because they're confident, or they get their power from draining other people's power. You know, they take it out on the more vulnerable in the community. So a lot of the, you know, that can take place, and because the coral angel actually helps people to self-accept. It's very good for kids, you know, who are suffering from bullying, because it helps them to step into their power again, so they don't attract those types of situations anymore. So we've got Tabasco Fady, clear angel for me, says, I don't know if I've pronounced your name right, Tabiso, that's a nice name. Whereabouts is that? And Fadi, forgive me if I'm wrong there. And Rosiel, sorry, my message kept repeating, just removed the ones before. Are you having a bit of a message dilemma there, Rosiel? Excellent. So if you selected bottle number 3, the yellow, it's the yellow angel. So your angel is saying to you, this is the yellow angel of joy and wisdom. So in color therapy, yellow is about joy, but it's also about fear. So it actually, each color has both positive and negative connotations. So this one really is, it helps you to step into joy and actually to activate your wisdom and your intellect. So it's what we were saying before, Dana, you know, like you're saying that your short-term memory can be a little bit of a problem. And actually, when we have no 3s present within our numerology, within our birth date, you know, if we're not, you know, if we have no, so you've got no 3, you weren't born on the 3rd or in March or 1930s or whatever it is, 2003. If you've got no 3s in your numerology, a lot of the time this can mean that you can struggle to retain information, because it's the logical left brain. So the yellow angel is very good for study and concentration. So, you know, if you're lacking focus, then yellow stimulates. It's a stimulant. Yellow is kind of a confused color as well. So if you think of the 3 primary colors, you've got red that pushes away, blue that draws in, and yellow which sits in the middle of both of those colors, and it's confused. So it can take away that confusion. So if you need some yellow energy today, your yellow angel will help you to concentrate and get everything done. Okay, so did anyone pick the yellow angel, by the way? I don't know if any of you did this morning. Leave a few comments. Let me know if you picked out the yellow angel, anybody, if anybody feels like they need that. But it actually helps to raise your vibration. This one smells really lemony, very zesty and crisp and sharp, and it kind of switches you on so that you wake up and you're ready to go. The next bottle, if you chose bottle number 4, you have chosen the green angel. Now, the green angel is a space clearing remedy. All right, so I use this after I've been doing Reiki treatments and healings. When people have come, you know, into my treatment room and maybe they've been feeling a bit ungrounded, or they're having a hard time or releasing a lot of emotions. Afterwards, the room can feel a little bit sort of like it's been infiltrated by entities and energies. So I go around the room with the clear angel, actually, and also the green angel, and it clears and cleanses the space. So it's a little bit similar to Native American white sage. It's a very similar kind of principle, really. So it actually cleanses and clears. And obviously, I put in the Shokure symbol, the Asui Reiki symbol for space clearing as well. And it really, you feel the difference in the energy in the room instantly. So green, remember, is about space. If you're attracted to the color green today, then it might be that you just need a bit of space for yourself, away from everyone else. You might just want to sit in your own thoughts and contemplate life in general, and, you know, really just give yourself some room for heart healing, actually, because green is also the color of the heart center, the old heart color, actually, because it's evolving now and it's turning pink. So it's quite an interesting. So Zara's here, and Zara says, hey Hayden, I only just pop in today, but just wondering, during another live you said something about talking about spirit guides and dragons. Absolutely, yeah. So we will certainly be talking about that more over future shows. Yeah, that's on a Tuesday between 9 and 10 Western Standard Time. We do the Starseed Awakening hour. So really, it's for all starseeds out there, whether you're Pleiadian or Andromedan, Orion, or, you know, you've come from, you know, Arcturus or Sirius or Lyra. It doesn't matter which star system your soul originated from. It's for all starseeds to come in and to learn a little bit more about their mission. So we obviously we cover a different topic every week. Last week we were doing about starseed missions during Dreamtime, but yeah, we certainly will be covering off spirit guides and dragon energies as well, so that you can really enhance and improve the clarity of your messages through from all of the different realms of existence that we have available to us. It's fascinating. And those lives are there on a Tuesday between 9 and 10 Western Standard Time. So make sure you pop in for that. Excellent. Okay, fantastic. So, all right, well, so we'll move on. So we've got the green angel. So if you were attracted to that, the green angel it's of healing, trust, and harmony. Okay, so it's called the green angel of healing, trust, and harmony. Because if you think about the color green, right, and you think about the spectrum of colors, we see green always sits in the middle. So you've got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. So there's three colors either side, and green is the harmonious color. It's the balancing energy that sits in the middle. Actually relates to the astrological sign Libra, which is me. So I'm a Libra, and actually myself and my husband, we're both born on October the 16th. So we both carry the energy of the Libra, and we are the moderators and the facilitators and the balancers and the harmonizers within our family. So we're always the ones that people come to when they want advice and guidance, or they've got issues that they can't deal with, or we just help to soothe down troubled energies and waters within the family dynamic. So Librans are very good at that because they like harmony, they like compassion, and green angel likes all of that too. So this might be a bit of Libran energy coming in for you today, where you can kind of rebalance your life and just really get more grounded. Brilliant. Okay, so we'll move on to the next one. So the next color, if you've chosen bottle number 5, you have chosen the blue angel. Now this one is one of my favorites actually out of the angel range, and it smells like, right, do you know when you go to hospital, hopefully you haven't had to go to hospital too often, but when you go and visit someone in hospital and you get that lovely smell in the air of it just smells like somebody has been out mopping the floors with disinfectant, and it just smells clinically clean. Well, that's what the blue angel smells like. It's just got this beautiful sort of antiseptic, almost like germaline. So it's really good for insect bites. Actually, it's a really, really brilliant one for that. And it's for protection and communication. So protection, obviously, because it aligns up to Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael wears a blue cloak of protection. And, he's very much aligned with the blue and violet flame and ray of Melchizedek and Elohim, the Grail. So really it's about this beautiful support, protective energy, which also helps you to be able to communicate your heartfelt truths, because blue is also the color of the throat chakra. So it governs the thyroid gland, which is the endocrine gland that we have in our throats. So often when we don't express our truth, we can get blocked, either an excessive or a deficient, overactive or an underactive thyroid, and we feel restricted around the throat center. But when we start expressing how we're really feeling, it kind of clears. When the thyroid's in balance, actually, we end up feeling very sluggish. We don't have much enthusiasm towards life. We can actually put on weight as well. So, if you've got any of those symptoms and you've picked out that bottle, then it might be that you need to have a little bit of rebalancing around your throat center, because it will help you to communicate. That's the antidote to it, really. It's about relinquishing control. Okay. And it also helps hay fever as well. So my husband, he gets, sinus problems and hay fever from time to time. So whenever that happens, I just spray the blue angel around him, and within seconds, he's breathing clearly again. So it's amazingly fantastic. Fantastic. So Tabiso, it's from South Africa. Beautiful. Well, actually, strangely enough, Tabiso, the color mirrors system originates from South Africa. So all of these beautiful color remedies are created by a lady called Melissa Jolly in South Africa. She lives in Stamford in the Garden Route. And I went there actually last year. It was about this time last year I was there. Learning how to become a teacher of the color mirror system with a very small group, and it was amazing the way they make their remedies in this beautiful sort of outhouse. And you go in there and there's all these remedies everywhere and all these bottles, and it smells like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. All these beautiful sweetie type smells in there, and it's just got the most highest vibration energy that you could ever possibly ever want to go into. It was incredible. And yeah, it was just beautiful. So I spent some time in South Africa, in Cape Town and Johannesburg actually on the way back through. So lucky you being in South Africa, and hopefully, you know, your lockdown will end soon as well. Fingers and toes crossed, eh? Excellent. So Rosiel says, we had the exact clinical smell outside our door 2 days ago. Couldn't work out where it was coming from. How funny there. That's interesting, isn't it, Rosiel? So maybe we see what happens is these remedies can transcend time and space. So I could spray one around you now, and what I'll do is we'll do an experiment. Okay, I'm going to spray one of them around you. Okay, and I want you all to breathe it in, and I want you to trust what smell that you get. Okay, so I'm going to bring in this one here. Okay, I'm going to bring in the pink angel. So I'm just going to spray it around you all now, and I want you to trust this process. Okay, I want you to breathe in, and then in comments I want you to tell me what this smells like. Okay, all right, so this is the pink angel. So here goes. All right, now just take a moment and just breathe in that beautiful fragrance of the pink angel. And I want you to tell me, what is the fragrance? What is the main fragrance of the pink angel? Tell me. All right, leave a few comments and let me know. Yeah, well, that's a really good one, actually. Cindy Tran says maybe it was Archangel Michael saying hi. It could very well have been. And Angelic Guidance in San Clemente, California. Okay, so Angelic Guidance says roses. Dana says baby powder. Okay, interesting. Go on. Let's hear you. I want to hear all of you. Come on, all of you got to have a guess. And Renee's from Portland in Oregon. Beautiful. Excellent. Citrusy bubblegum, says Renee. Okay, fantastic. Okay, and Cindy says, I smell grapes, then honeysuckle flower. Rosiel says rose and geranium. Okay. Come on, any more guesses? I want to hear all of you, please. What did you think, Tabiso? Go on, have a guess. Just have a guess and just see if you can tune in intuitively to the smells. Remember, they transcend time, space, reality. And it's very interesting what I'm reading, by the way. It might be my imagination, but I also smell something flowery. Okay. Okay, anyone else? Go on, have a guess. It's fun. What did you think? Come on, I know there's some more of you there. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Go on. Be a devil. Okay, no more guesses? Right, well, let me tell you, wow, I'm really, really impressed. Actually, the smell of this one it's like a citrusy bubblegum, and it's got roses in there as well. So it actually does smell very like baby powder. And this kind of flowery, there's the honeysuckle undertone in there as well. So you're all absolutely correct. There you go. So it's quite, you know, like when I first smelt it, it's almost like it smelled a little bit like sherbet, you know, like lemon sherbet. It was like, it's quite sweet. It's quite like a fruity sort of smell that you get from a sweet shop. It's that sort of thing. But then it's got like these underwaves of rose smell coming through as well. So it's got all of the above. And it only lasted a second. So look at that. Well done, you guys. You did really, really well. That shows you how switched on you are. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. So the Platinum Angel is the next one. Okay, so if anyone chose this one, the Platinum Angel, which is the very pale blue lilac sort of color, this one, platinum color actually. It's called the Platinum Angel of Unity. So unity, it's about unity consciousness. All right. So this is really about knowing at a soul level that we are all connected. It's future. Platinum represents the future, and the future is unity consciousness. We're evolving as a human civilization into more of a Syrian culture. So the Syrian race, if you've not watched that video yet on my channel, watch the Syrians, the traits of the Syrian starseeds, because really this is what's happening. We're becoming more feminine and intuitive and telepathic and caring and empathic and sensitive as we're evolving as a race. And actually part of that is unity consciousness. Okay. There you go. Haley says, I hesitated to comment as I had just washed my hands with rose scented soap. Well, there is no coincidences there, Haley. I've been binging on my channel, says Angelic Guidance 444. Binge away. That's what it's for. You know, there's over 130 videos on my channel now. So I've been creating videos for the last 4 years. And when I started, I really didn't know why I was doing it. I just wanted to, just to sort of put a few videos up and see if anyone was interested. And actually, for a good period of time, for a couple of years, really nobody was really engaging with it. But I kept on, I was being guided to keep on creating content. So every week, you know, my husband would be like, okay, so we got the lights out, you know, we'd set the room up and rah, rah, rah. And we'd be like, I said, I don't know why I'm doing this still, because obviously, and I don't think people are really getting it. And so we just kept on doing it. So I just kept on following the guidance and everything. And, you know, I've been creating quite a lot of content as well for numerologist.com, which is a global numerology website. And anyway, so and all of a sudden, like, you know, more and more people started, you know, emailing me and wanting sessions with me, you know, so with my wellness consults, which actually are on special as well. I've extended the offer, the Colour Mirrors wellness consultations, all the way through next week as well. So they're on at only $49 Australian dollars during COVID lockdown. So if you want one of those, it's a personalized chat via Zoom, where I get you to intuitively pick out some of the dual colored oil bottles and answer to questions. And it reveals what's going on for you consciously and subconsciously. So if you want a session like that, then please let me know. And so, yeah, loads and loads of people have been, you know, have been requesting those, or the starseed numerology reports. And, you know, my courses have just gone gangbusters. So it just shows you, when you put your faith in something that you're passionate about, then it always starts manifesting as, you know, as joy in people's lives. And every morning I wake up and I've got, you know, hundreds of messages now from all over the world of people who have felt like they've had their vibration raised through the color frequencies and remembering and aligning to their true starseed origins. So it's fascinating, really. So yeah. Oh, so Dragonfly Mama Renee says, late but glad you made it. You did make it. Well done. And then Angelic Guns says, I watched so many yesterday. I watched all the traits yesterday of the different star seeds. Fantastic. Believe in synchronicities. That's right, Cindy. There's no such thing as coincidences. Thanks for correcting me on that. You're right. It's all synchronicities. And you're one of the great teachers of light on my new journey. Oh, thank you so much for saying that, Renee. That's very sweet. The channel is so unique. I love it. Good. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Excellent. Lovely. And I learned that I'm a Pleiadian from your channel yesterday. Excellent. That's beautiful. Well, there you go. So it just shows you, doesn't it? When you start seeking, you often find what you're looking for. So back to the Platinum Angel. Now, Platinum Angel heals any issues of separation. So if you were attracted to this bottle, it will heal, you know, that duality. So where we feel separate or isolated from other people. And a lot of us are actually, you know, feeling that at the moment, because we're going through the COVID, you know, lockdown, where people feel like they can't go and give their family members and their loved ones a hug anymore, because obviously they're, you know, in danger of getting COVID and stuff. So it can actually create that sense of separation. But actually the Platinum Angel takes away that feeling, and it brings about this sense of unity consciousness. So it's beautiful. It also escalates manifestation and gratitude as well. So, you know, this is really, if you think about platinum, it's the complementary color to gold, and gold is the color of the alchemist, you know, turning base metal into gold. So we always have to read the complementary color in each of the colors as well, because it carries a hidden undertone message or a subconscious message that comes through for you as well. So this one will help you to manifest the life of your dreams. Tabitha says, Lol, I've watched every video and some a few times and taken notes. Good. I'm glad you're doing that. I'm glad you're taking notes, and I'm glad that you're learning through the Dreamtime Academy, because, you know, not all learning has to cost thousands and thousands of dollars. You know, at the end of the day, we should all be sharing our wisdom, because we've all got something unique to offer to the world. And, you know, if you want more personalized tuition, then, you know, there's all sorts of different courses available for you to jump into as well, like the Colour Mirrors Practitioner course, which is amazing. It's probably the best course I've ever done, learning how to be a practitioner of this ancient secret color therapy system. Incredible. So I run that via online videos, which is brilliant. You know, it's so good, and it's self-paced as well. So you can learn via videos and ebooks and stuff like that as you go through. Numerology level 1, color therapy level 1, I'm just introducing next month via Zoom tutorial as well. So if you are interested in learning more about color therapy properly, you know, in like a formatted way, then I'm going to be doing that for 3 hours on the 21st of June as a Sunday morning from 8:30 until 11:30 Western Standard Time. So if you're in America, you can still catch that too, and it's only 99 Australian dollars. There's a link actually in the section below where you can email me to get on board that, and you can start learning some of this yourself, so you can offer it to your own tribes. I think you'd love it. Excellent. And Angel and Harold says, I say honeysuckle too with cupcake. That's it. Honeysuckle and cupcake is a brilliant way of describing the smell of the pink angel. Yeah, no, absolutely. So Cindy, I'm Andromedan starseed. So I was told in the middle of the night about 3 years ago now. It was before I started my channel 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah, so I was living down south, and I was awake in the middle of the night and I couldn't sleep, and I was just like lying there, and I said, all right, well, tell me, where am I from? Like, you know, what am I here to do and where am I from? Because I couldn't figure it out, because I kept getting told to work with color, but I didn't really know what they meant. So I thought they wanted me to become a painter. And anyway, so I heard this word Andromeda, and I was like, what the hell's that? I didn't have a clue. I thought it was something from Star Trek, and the next morning I just Googled it, and then I started learning about the traits of the Andromedan starseeds, and it was me to a T. You know, I'm here to help people to learn to love themselves again, and to show more compassion towards themselves and other people, and to forgive. You know, it's kind of what I do. You know, it's what I've always done. So I aligned very much with that. And then more recently, I found out that I've also been through Arcturus and Speaker as well. So my soul originated after it left Source in Andromeda, which is, you know, a galaxy, a constellation, which is thousands of light years away, not like the Pleiades, which is relatively close compared to that. And yeah, so then, you know, the Arcturian stuff came through as well. Through looking at my astrology, so you know what degree my sun is in, and whether it's trine or square or sextile or conjunct with particular star systems. So that's where I learned, you know, that I've also been through Arcturus and Spica, which is actually the planet of cats. So all these feline beings, you know, it's not just Lyra, and it's not just the Hyades that have the feline beings. No, it's the Spica as well. It's a bit more, you know, like the way a cat lives, where they just chill out all day and they just like hang out and very independent. It's that sort of vibe that comes through with Speaker. Okay, so yeah, Sandalwood says Angel. Okay, so that's an interesting one. Tabitha Coyd says, I learned so much on YouTube, but love color therapy and starseed knowledge is incredible. It's really helped me match up these beings and the planets I travel to. Beautiful, Tabitha, that sounds amazing. So you astral traveling, are you, during your dream time? Brilliant, that sounds gorgeous. And Angelic Guidance says, I lived on Sirius, Lemurian, Atlantis, and I guess we have more than one. Absolutely we do. We can be numerous, because we are multi-dimensional beings of light, ancient immortal beings of light, living out temporary human experiences, and we can be living on those star systems simultaneously. All right, because time isn't linear. Time is a spiral of consciousness. Okay, so it's an illusion that we have a beginning, a middle, and an end. That's just something that we've kind of put on life to help us quantify and rationalize things, but we're not. We never die. When our physical body goes, it's only because it's worn out and we've had, our soul craves to go into different form. So we just, we're just constantly evolving and sharing all of that information experience back to source. That's what we do. That's who you are. We're all ancient beings of light. Excellent. All right, so we're going to move on to the next one. So if you've chosen bottle number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you've chosen the lilac angel. So the lilac angel is a cool angel. Lilac is the color of spirit. Remember that. Lilac kind of sits in the ethers, not spits. Doesn't spit. And this one's called the lilac angel of prayer and forgiveness. So this one drops a light bomb into your past where you've got unresolved issues and clears them up. So it's brilliant for clearing old issues or traumas and stuff like that. It's also good for releasing the past and releasing grief. So violet and lilac relate to grief. So if you're holding on to grief, if you've lost somebody who was very dear to you, like a parent or pet, or whoever, and you haven't grieved that process because you've been in shock, then the lilac angel, you spray that around you and it's almost like this beautiful angelic presence that appears and supports you, and then you're able to release the tears. So often people cry a lot when they pick this one. So if you've chosen the lilac angel today, it might be that your angel's saying it's time to have a good old cry. Why not try and cry. Try and cry. That's what I say. Sometimes we bottle it all up, like we did before. Like last week we looked at laughing, and we like how you can forge laughter by pretending. You could do that with crying as well. So you could just go am I an ugly crier? All right, but do that. Just see if you can cry and just get your waterworks going. Sometimes when you go into that emotion and you allow yourself to feel it as fully as you can at this moment in time, it actually enables that process to take place. But don't run away from it. You've got to feel it. You've got to allow yourself and give yourself permission to feel that grief so that you can let it go. If you don't, then you can hold on to it, and then always look behind that grief and see what sits behind it, because it might be anger, it might be frustration. Ultimately, when you go through layers and layers and layers of emotions that are difficult, you ultimately come to source consciousness, which is love and freedom and peace. And that's where your the truth is. But often we kind of we put all of these difficult emotions on top of our source consciousness, because it helps us to identify with ourselves and actually with our lives, and it's part of a story that we're telling ourselves. But we have to let go of that. We just have to let it go. So Angel Harrell says, I tuned into the summit when you were live. Did you? Oh my God, was it embarrassing? Because I know that the technology was playing up a little bit, wasn't it? And hopefully I managed to get my message out there clearly enough. But I've had a lot of positive feedback, I must admit, from the message that we did on the New Earth Energies during the Soul Summit with Numerologist. I think there's going to be others coming up as well. And but that's cool. I'm glad that you saw that and see your work brought into my alignment. Keep up the videos. Thank you. Thanks very much for saying that, Angel. That's awesome. And Haley says, I picked the lilac. I keep picking the forgiveness, letting go type bottles every week. Oh, well, there you go. That's your soul trying to tell you something then, isn't it? There you go. I feel like I cried daily, but mostly tears of joy. Well, that's beautiful. If you can get to that state of crying tears of joy, that's beautiful. And that shows true appreciation of your life in general. So that's gorgeous. There you go. I felt a bit of serious integration from you recently. That's cool. I'm glad that you feel that, Cindy. Yeah, no, I can know that Sirius is definitely sort of there around as well. Okay, so we're going to move on to the pink angel now. This is the one that I sprayed around you just a little bit before, and you all found that you were able to smell it, which is great. Now, the pink angel, pink is like amplified red energy because it's red, which has been infused with white light. So this angel is for love and romance and unconditional love towards yourself and other people. So it's a beautiful one. It also really helps you to start attracting more money, because love and money are on the same vibration, and that's pink. Okay, so if you want more money, have a pink wallet. All right, wear pink clothes, eat pink foods. It's called the Pink Angel of Love and Partnership. So it's really good for group work. So when I do my Color Mirrors sessions, my workshops and courses with groups of people live, before COVID this was, so all my courses now have moved online during the COVID lockdown. But you spray the Pink Angel around the room, and it really helps that everybody in the room to integrate and start treating each other with respect and love and compassion, because it brings in that energy of compassion and sort of like camaraderie. It's got a beautiful way of doing that. It's also it's good for issues of self-acceptance. So a little bit like the Coral Angel works on self-acceptance, and also, you know, relationships too. And it helps to release anger too. So if you've been storing up anger, and you know, you've been reacting, you know, sort of aggressively to certain things, Pink Angel can really cool that down. The Green Angel can as well, because Green Angel is the complementary color to red, and red is where the anger sits, and the Red Angel too. So any of those three actually really help with the transmutation of the emotion of anger. Okay, so and then finally, if you picked out this bottle here, which is the Clear Angel, then you have you've picked out the angel which clears space. All right, so it clears space around. So it's called the Angel of Purity, Grace, and Clarity, and it's perfect for releasing negativity, all negativity at all, anything at all. That, and actually we've got one called the Diamond Unicorn, which is like, oh, it's just dreamy. Nothing negative can exist around the Diamond Unicorn. So it's almost like the Clear Angel with diamond sparkles in it, and clarity as well. So it brings that clarity and that kind of breath of fresh air, so that you can kind of see where you're going, where you might have once felt quite confused and like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this one, or I don't know what's next, you know, and you feel all of that sort of dilemma, and it stops you from moving forward. Well, the Clear Angel is beautiful just for clearing away all of that, you know, that mumbo jumbo, that confusion, and that uncertainty, and it brings in a wave of clarity. So, you know, if you've picked the Clear Angel today, then, you know, it's the angel's bringing some clarity into your day for you. Okay, excellent. Right, we're going to move on to the next section of the show now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up 5 different bottles, and I want you to tell me which one you are intuitively connected to. Okay, so I want you to tell me which one is resonating with you the most, and you know, you'll be surprised, because these bottles are all clear and they've just got numbers on them, but they refer back to one of the jewel colored oil bottles that I've got behind me. Okay, so there's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. So if you leave your comments below now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell for future notifications, because then you'll know when I'm live. And also, if you like this video as well, because for some reason YouTube kind of gives priority to videos that have had lots of likes on them. So, you know, if you're watching my stuff, make sure you like it as well, because then it goes into the suggested videos comment, and it helps to drive traffic through to my site and my channel. So, you know, I would really appreciate it if you can, you know, just maybe like this video today if you're enjoying it, and subscribe to the channel as well, and share it with your friends, you know, because normally what you like, your friends are going to like as well. Excellent. Haley says, I picked the lilac, I picked forgiveness. Yep, I felt cry. Haley says 2 for me. Angelic guidance, number 3, number 1, number 2, and number 3. Dana says your readings were very insightful, synchronistic throughout the entire report. Fantastic. I'm so delighted that you enjoyed your report. I absolutely love creating them. They're beautiful. Now they look at your date of birth, and they also look at your name as well, your living name. So I look at your ruling number, your day number, your arrows of individuality, your pyramids, your peak years of maturity, your soul urge number, your outer expression number, your astrology, your starseed origins, your color influences, and your astrological influences as well. And it just is such a beautifully detailed report that mirrors your soul and your mission here as a starseed on the planet at this moment in time, trying to raise the vibration of humanity so that we can evolve into the new Earth matrix and leave behind that old three-dimensional world that really was no longer serving us. Excellent. So Rosiel's chosen number 2, Cindy's number 1, and number 5. So you've chosen 2. Okay, come on, let me know which ones you're choosing. So if you're here and you're watching and you're a bit shy, don't be, you know, get involved and start interacting and pick out one of those bottles, because you'll be surprised. You're going to be so surprised, because this is a message from your higher self. Okay, this is coming directly through from your higher self, so you will find the message that responds to the bottle that you pick. Okay, so let me know. There you go. Cold as fire, hot as ice. That's a cool one. I love that. Is number 3. Sarah Rose is number 2 and number 5. Welcome, Sarah. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining in. That's awesome. Dragonfly Mom is number 2 and number 3. Renee Grief there is, she's on number 1. Tabitha Dana and yep, excellent. Lovely. Come on, give it a go. Have a guess. It's fun. Where are you from, Sarah Rose? Are you in Australia or are you in America? Do let us know where you're from. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so we'll go now into this. We're doing fine, thank you. Cold as fire, hot as ice, doing really good. So if you've chosen bottle number 1, then you have chosen G6 in the color mirrors system, and this one is copper over olive green. It's called the Goddess Awakens. So if you've picked out bottle number 1, what this means is that your soft feminine energy sits within the subconscious mind, and the copper is in the conscious mind. So your feminine energies are awakening again as the powerful goddess that you are on this planet. So really, this is where you can kind of stand in the world as this beautiful, powerful feminine presence, and have a lot of hope for the future. It's very Mother Earth energy that comes through, and it's very loving and compassionate as well. So it's a very feminine Mother Earth energy. It's G6. 6 is Venusian energy, which is the planet of love. So this is someone who has a deep respect and a deep love for the planet, but also towards, you know, nurturing the earth and the planet, and also the people upon it as well. It's very connected to the earth being the home as well. So you feel like the earth is your home, and you want to look after it, and you want to protect it, and you want to give it a big hug, and make sure that she is able to kind of, you know, support you moving forward. I mean, we've all done quite a lot of damage to the earth over the years through ignorance. We've been living in, you know, in a very unsustainable kind of way, and you know, we've been called now to kind of look at ways in which we can shift around our old ways of being, and maybe not start burning all the fossil fuels, and, you know, maybe we can have a lighter carbon footprint, and, you know, that we can actually start respecting the animals and the oceans and the trees a little bit more, so that they can continue to protect us. So the Goddess Awakening really is about that knowingness within your soul, that you know, that actually, you know, she's doing us a big favor by allowing us to be here, and that we can exist on the earth as long as we are a little bit more compassionate towards her, because there is no separation. Actually, it's an illusion that there's a separation between us and the earth. The energies are intertwined, you know, cosmically intertwined, and we've chosen to come here to live out our purpose here. So, you know, we've just got to be able to love and respect her, and in turn what we're doing is loving based, says angelic guidance number 40. And you know, that's absolutely right. Good to be here from Utah in the United States. Fantastic, lovely. And Sarah Rose, you're from Canada. That's beautiful, all the way from Canada. Which part are you in? Vancouver or Toronto? Do let us know where you're from, which part. There you go. And Renee Grief says, my awakening was triggered by nature. And you're an earth sign as well. You're a Taurian, are you, or a Capricorn, or a Virgo, maybe? Let us know. And G-Link says, hi, I'm from Texas. Nice to see you, G-Link. Lovely to have you back here, all the way from sunny Texas. Brilliant. So there we go. Toronto. Gorgeous. Texas and Toronto, all the T's. Lovely. So if you chose bottle number 2, all right, wait for it. You have chosen this one here, which is called, it's actually the higher crown chakra. So it's the magenta and pink colors together, the higher crown. So this is your soul star. It's your bridge between your corporate and your celestial world. So this is the birthing of something new. So this could be a birthing of a new project. So it's the space, holding a space for a new life to come in. So maybe if you pick this one, and this is a C8. So the 8 is that Saturn energy, which is about the future being built on solid foundations. It's that nurturing, wise energy of the 8. And magenta is, is made up of the 2 colors, red and violet. And when you blend those 2 together, it creates magenta. Now, magenta, violet is the angels and the spirit world, and red is the physical world. So you blend those together and it creates this bridge, this beautiful bridge. And it's very much aligned with unconditional love for the new earth and birthing of something new. So this could be that you might find out that you're pregnant, or maybe a new project is just about to be born, or a new venture, but you're able to, or it could be someone around you who's just had a birth, or somebody very close to you. So yeah, this is it's almost like that space of creation. The soul star is where everything kind of comes into existence. So there you go. And Sarah Rose says, I love it. I'm ready for new beginnings. Absolutely. Beautiful. And Angelic Guidance says, Leo, Virgo, cusp here. Wow. Okay. That's a nice combination. And Renee's a Capricorn. And a fire sign. Chosen bottle number 3. You have chosen the gateway bottle, number 36. So it's the end of the first 36 bottles. So we know that 36 is a very magical and mystical number. In numerology, it represents creation times creation. So 6 times 6 is 36, and 6 is the number of creation. So really it's creation squared. So when we get to 36, this platinum angel is the color. Well, it's blue lilac. It's the color of the future. All right, so it's like stepping through a gateway of an old way of being and an evolution, a transcendence into a different vibrational frequency. So it's where lessons have been learned and you've been able to kind of evolve. Your soul has been able to evolve onto the next level. So the gateway is like you're ready to go through that gateway. So if you've picked out bottle number 3, watch out, because you guys are going to be having some sort of transition taking place where you kind of can leave behind lessons have been learned of old ways of being and step through that gateway. It's almost like a cosmic gateway into the future. And of course 36 is a 9. 9 is the number of the end of a cycle, okay, because we travel in 9-year cycles in numerology. So in Pythagorean numerology, 1 is fresh new beginnings, 9 is the end of a cycle, and obviously at the end of the 9th cycle then it always goes back to a 1. Okay, lovely. All right, brilliant. So then we were going to look at the next bottle. If you've chosen bottle number 4, you have chosen Earth Energies. Okay, so this is gorgeous olive green over turquoise, pale turquoise. It's one of the starlights, and this is like the new Earth matrix. So this says to me that you are aligning to the new Earth energies because you're getting your life right. You're living in accordance with the new paradigm. So maybe you've become you've given up meat, maybe you've stopped eating sugar, maybe you're very much respecting your body and the earth. And this is like the light, the earth light. So if you think about what the earth looks like from outer space, it's this beautiful blue and green, beautiful planet which looks like a sapphire just glowing in amongst the inky blackness of space. So this is where that sort of fresh new hope and joyous energies of trust and this feminine sort of alliance, the Syrian energy, comes to the planet, and you're aligning with this new way of being. So Dragonfly Mama says, I started my new costume design for high school, so I'm ready to ask astrology tarot study. I'm ready, bring it on. Yeah, fantastic, good for you, excellent. So yeah, I take it that you chose the bottle C8 there, the higher crown chakra, the soul star there. Excellent. Astrology and tarot readings, excellent. It is a good age. We are living in the best age possible, and it's absolutely right. The earth is beautiful. We are so privileged, so blessed, and so lucky to be here. And I know that we've got some, stories going on around the globe, and the media obviously heightens all of that and scaremongers people and actually creates a lot of the poor scenarios that take place. Like, we woken up this morning in Australia and we found out house prices going to be dropping to like by 32% over the next year, and that there's like now about 10% of the population is unemployed. And you just end up thinking, oh god, you're just going to create fear, and then you're creating a paradigm that doesn't actually exist. So the media are actually responsible for a whole heap of rubbish that they're putting out there. And that's why you guys are drawn to YouTube, because when you come to YouTube, you find people like me that are going to offer soul food, chicken soup for the soul, or color soup for the soul, where you're going to get your heart fulfilled, and you're going to bring color back into your life so that you can shine your magic into the world as well. Excellent. So if you picked out bottle number 5, you have chosen G27 in the color mirror system, and this one is Unity. So this is a diamond over diamond bottle. It's a blissful one to bathe in. So all of the color mirrors, dual colored oil bottles, you actually pour into your bath and you bathe. You go into an alpha state and you allow the color to go into your cellular memory and clear and transmute the old pattern, belief, or behavior that's holding you back from becoming the best version of yourself. So they are powerful vibrational remedies. And the amazing stories from people that have bathed in the bottles for years globally have just blown me away. I've just finished reading the Wisdom of the Color Mirrors book, which is on Amazon. It's just been finalized in November last year by Melissa Jolly and Karani Collery. And all the testimonials in there of the incredible experiences people have had by bathing in the color mirrors. So Unity really is one of the key messages of the color mirrors system, and it's where we have overcome our issues of duality, and we've regained unity consciousness without necessarily the need for the internet. So it's where we feel aligned and connected telepathically, through our diamond heart matrix with every other person on the planet. So we exist in a state of peace and sublime serenity and heaven on earth. But also the other one is just remembering that you are divine, that there is no separation between you and source, between you and your soul family. So this one, if you've picked this one, it's another 9, so it's a G27. So 2 and 7 is 9. And again, so this is like, the end of a cycle, the beginning of a new one. And this is where, that beautiful diamond light shines into your body. So you become a light body. All of our chakras are on the way to becoming diamond, sort of rainbow colored. They're on a journey. So a lot of the old colors associated with the traditional chakras are clearing and transmuting and transforming now, as we learn to release a lot of the old blocked emotions, survival issues, anger, fear, grief, guilt, shame, blame, all of that sort of stuff. As we transcend all of that, we're actually becoming this beautiful diamond light being. Okay, so this is kind of like what we are becoming. Just take a look at that beautiful diamond light there. This is you. Okay, this is the truth of who you really are. That is you, a reflection there in that beautiful bottle. Good. I'm glad you don't watch the news ever. Absolutely. And you love chicken soup. Good for you. Silver and cryptocurrency to secure your finances. Absolutely. Get yourself some gold, silver, and cryptocurrency to secure your finances. What fantastic, valuable advice there from Cindy. Lovely. Fantastic. Well, I'm glad you've all enjoyed today. I'll be back obviously next Thursday with some more live color mirrors readings. Make sure that you have a fantastic day. Fill your lungs full of air, breathe in this beautiful day, and I'll see you very, very soon. Lots of love, everybody. Bye for now. Bye.